Hi guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. Today I have a video. Let's sniff 5 niche fragrances. The last one I did, I got some positive responses and I actually really enjoyed doing it, and I can get through my samples quicker and just some quick thoughts instead of just doing reviews one by one, which I'll still be doing, but especially with niche fragrances, I think I'm just gonna try this format for a while. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, I have a fragrance from the house of Amouroud, and it's called Miel Sauvage. And Amouroud is a house that I kind of heard about. There was kind of like a buzz about it in the community like last year or 2 years ago. And then I just stopped hearing about it. It just kind of just fizzled out. So let's see what this one's about. Miel, if I'm not mistaken, means honey in French. So let's see here. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, again, Amouroud, I believe that all of their fragrances has some oud in it. When I smell this, I don't really get like much oud at all. Like you can smell something that's oud-ish, but it's like it's not the most prominent note. And if I didn't know that there was honey in here because of the name Miel Sauvage, I wouldn't think honey either. What I'm getting from here is just a sweetness, like a thick sweetness, kind of balmy as well, but not honey per se. Also, it's quite spicy, it's quite woody. But I'm gonna be honest to you guys, there's something about it that I don't enjoy. It kind of smells like something artificial. Almost a little bit metallic. And I also get that from Montel fragrances. I get that also from most Montel fragrances and most Mancera fragrances, which is what makes those fragrances from those houses kind of difficult to wear. I think that I'm getting that same kind of feel, the metallic-y something base also in this fragrance, which is just not pleasant to my nose. So a lot of people actually don't get that weird metallic kind of smell with that house either, with those houses. So I think it varies from person to person. It's like split down the middle. There's a lot of people that do get the metallic smell as well. So a bit spicy, a bit woody, not so much oud, some florals, and it doesn't smell bad, but I don't like whatever thing is in here that makes it that metallic kind of smell is kind of ruining it for me, unfortunately. So this one's not for me, Miel Sauvage. Next up, we have a fragrance from the house of ALL Amouroud. I'm not sure if I can say that right. And this one is called Garuda. I have not tried this one at all. It's been sitting in my sample stash for a very long time. But okay, let's see. Garuda. What does this smell like? Okay, so this also has oud in it, I think. There is something that smells like oud in here. And very, very woody. So woody oud. Thank goodness it doesn't have that metallic-y kind of character in this. And that's all I'm getting from this. A very nice, not overly oudy. It's more woody than oudy. Yeah, and the wood is really, really nice. It smells like maybe sandalwood or cedarwood or a combination of the both. Maybe some spice. So basically this smells like a spicy, woody oud. I could be way off. I have no idea what the notes are, but that's the whole point of this, just to give you my quick thoughts on these fragrances. And Garuda is something that I think I'm going to try and test on my skin more because it does smell very, very pleasant. Yeah. Spicy, woody, cedarwood, sandalwood, oud, and maybe some musk. I like that one. I do like that one. So Garuda. I'm curious now. I want to check. Garuda. Jules Ahmad Paris. And the juice is really, really dark, like an orange. Ah, okay. It's an amber fragrance. Amber, oud, rum, patchouli, vanilla, saffron, cedarwood, pink pepper, cashmerean, cumin, woody notes, vetiver, orange, musk, and bergamot. I like this one, you guys. Yeah, this one is a really good one. It has a really nice thickness to it as well. But this one, this oud smells very, very nice. And now I'm starting to get the amber, the sweet amber in here. So very, very interesting fragrance. Definitely one to try out for sure. Okay, next up we have a fragrance from the house of Mirko Buffini, and it's called Ki, as in K-I. This is a fragrance house that I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about yet on YouTube. It's kind of hard to come by, I believe, but I have tried this. This fragrance has been recommended by an SA to me, and I really like this fragrance a lot. This fragrance is a very gourmand tropical fragrance. More specifically, it's like a warm coconut sweetness. And what makes it tropical is like that coconutty kind of smell. But the coconut is like everything in the coconut. So coconut cream, coconut milk, the coconut meat. It's very, very, very coconutty. And there is a beautiful sweetness in here. So maybe like a coconut vanilla. And I also know that there's sesame seed notes in here, which I don't think I've ever heard any other fragrance have. I don't think, except for this one. And I kind of do smell that. It does have a very beautiful roasted, toasted coconut, toasted sesame seed smell. And to me, it just smells like a very beautiful tropical dessert. And I really, really, really like this fragrance. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't think I even own any coconut fragrances in my collection. Maybe because, well, I have a decant of the Virgin Island water. And I also get some coconut in the Paris Fiji, so I'm lying. But this one is a very warm coconut, toasted, nutty dessert kind of smell. And I just really think that sesame seed notes in here, you do smell it a lot. Because there are these sesame seed desserts that you can find in the Asian store that I used to eat when I was younger, and it's very, very sweet. And I can just smell that in this fragrance as if they were put into an oven and reheated. So that's very, very nutty, and all of the fumes from the oven are coming, and I'm smelling it in the kitchen, and it's just gorgeous. So if you guys have a chance to try this fragrance, if you're looking for like the ultimate coconut fragrance, this is awesome. It smells really, really natural as well. And I really, really love it. So that's Ki, K-I, by Mirko Buffini. I'm just going to write down all of the names of these fragrances in the description box, but I really like this. It's so warm as well. So I think because of that, you can also wear it year round. Okay, so next up we have a fragrance from the house of Quartana. I have not tried anything from this house. I've heard a little bit of this house just here and there, but I have been curious about this house for a while now, and I haven't been able to try any. So this is going to be the first time I try this fragrance, and it's called Wolfsbane. And I have no idea what Wolfsbane is. I'm kind of like assuming in my mind that it's like a flower, but I'm going to check after I give you my thoughts on it. I'll check the notes on it. So Wolfsbane by Parfums Quartana. First of all, I will say it smells very, very unusual. It's not like something that I've smelled before, so it's a very unique smell. And it's definitely a floral smell, so And a floral smell that I'm not even familiar with, I think. So this smells like a sweet, ultra sweet floral. It's very creamy and soft. Yeah, there's some kind of maybe citrusy fruit in here as well. So creamy, soft, citrus, floral, fruity floral. Yeah, this smells so different from any other fragrance I've smelled. So I'm really happy that I got my nose on this. And again, I don't think I've ever smelled anything like this. Interesting. I'm gonna check the notes. If you guys don't mind, just bear with me for a second. Wolfsbane. So this fragrance has interesting notes. Angelica, fig leaf, cumin, ginger, absinthe, patchouli, cedar, tuberose, tobacco blossom, castoreum, benzoin, sandalwood, vetiver, and tuber. And like, it says that the #1 note that you guys notice, on voting on Fragrantica, is tuber. I don't really know what tuber is. All I know is that I think that Black Orchid has it. So I'm not really familiar with what tuber is. It kind of looks like some kind of truffle, like a black truffle. If you guys know, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, the most noticeable notes are tuber, absinthe, and I've never tried absinthe either, and tuberose. So I think it's a really, really interesting fragrance as well. Mostly because I've never smelled anything like this. I'm really, really happy, as I said, to have tried it out. But yeah. The notes look really interesting as well. Very earthy, floral, woody, spicy. And it looks like also there's castoreum, as I said. Castoreum. So yeah, if you're looking for a challenging fragrance and probably something that you haven't smelled before, this one is definitely one to try. I like it. I like it because it's different. I'm not sure how it would work on my skin, but just on first sniff here, I do like it a lot. That's really fun. That's a really fun one to try, to test out. Okay, and the last one I have here for today is from the house of Bottega Profumiera. Bottega Profumiera. Bottega Profumiera, I think. And it's called Mon Jardin. I believe that means my garden. I have not tried this one either yet, so it's going to be a first sniff for me as well. Okay. So this is also a house that I don't really hear anyone talk about it. I am familiar with it. I have tried other fragrances from this house, namely their gourmand fragrance. It's just basically called gourmand, which I really do really like as well. So this is Mon Jardin. I'm going to be expecting some green notes because it's called my garden. Yeah, and it definitely is a green fragrance. A beautiful green fragrance. It has some citrus notes in the beginning that I can smell that is just brightening it up, just like a very bright green garden, as the name of the fragrance is named. So it doesn't like literally smell like grass or anything. It just smells like what you would smell like if you're just standing in the middle of a field and you have all different sorts of greenery around you. So you have leaves from the trees, you have the grass, of course, different kinds of flowers, the sun coming down, and I'm picturing the sun because this fragrance is very bright and light and kind of happy. The citrus notes are beautiful in here. They don't smell, they smell very real. And now I'm just picturing myself walking through a beautiful garden. A well-kept garden in like the beginning of summer or spring. Wow, I really, really like this. So wow, this has been a very successful testing of all these fragrances. I really like this. So I'm going to just go quickly into Fragrantica and check what this fragrance is all about. Mon Jardin. Hope you guys don't mind that I check. Bottega Profumiera. Okay, so this is classified as a floral aquatic. I don't really get that, but okay, let's go into the notes. It says the fragrant gardens with notes of tangerine, bergamot, neroli, orange blossom, jasmine, fig leaves, iris, musk, and sandalwood. It says it's slightly aquatic. Well, maybe if I tested it more, I would get more aquatic notes, but just from first sniff, I don't get the aquatic notes at all. Refreshing with elegant floral notes. Yeah. This is beautiful, you guys. This is really, really, really pleasant. And I have been kind of on the search for like the ultimate green fragrance. I haven't really found it yet. There are a lot that I really enjoy. The one that I like the most, I think, would be Chanel No. 19 EDP. But I have a decant of it, but I don't know if that's like the green fragrance of all green fragrances that I've ever tried. So now that I'm smelling this, I really, really like how beautiful this white floral citrus happy green garden smell that comes from here. I really enjoy it. So I might have to test that one more to see how it goes on my skin. But yeah, as I said, this has been a very, very successful testing. The one that I didn't like was the Miel Sauvage by Amouroud because it has that weird... Okay, well, it smells better now than when I first tried it. But in the beginning, it had that weird metallic-y kind of smell, which I didn't enjoy. But now it's softened a lot on the paper, so I will test that more. Garuda was that beautiful, spicy, woody oud. Still smells really beautiful on here. It's like an ambery, sweet oud. And then the Key by Mirko Buffini was that beautiful tropical toasted coconut, toasted sesame seed dessert. Oh, this is going to be my favorite for sure. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for a coconut fragrance, a coconut gourmand, this one is definitely one to try. And then we have the Quartana Wolfsbane. That one was that really unique tuber fragrance, whatever a tuber is. But it's like a really unique floral fragrance that I have never smelled anything like before. I really like that as well. And yeah, so that would be great to try if you're looking for a unique floral. And finally, the Mon Jardin is a beautiful, sparkling citrus green garden, as if you're walking through it. Oh, that's really great. So I'm really, really excited to try these, you guys. These are fantastic, except for the Miele Sauvage. I don't think I would like that one, but I will test it further. So if you guys have tried any of these, or you want to add anything, or any questions you have about these fragrances, please let me know in the comments. I had a really great time testing these, as you can tell, and I'll be back with more videos soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.